West of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Into space. To the 20. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
We changed it.
3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
We changed it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to Isaiah.
Second down, Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Dak going to put it up right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a poop like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Down on the west side, give a side ride.
Yeah! There we go! Then we're going to 53.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! A big play for the Cowboys. And even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Ravens' 43.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the Ravens' 28-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50. Here we go.
Here's Dak to throw. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Third and short. Prescott. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of
It's a
8.
gain of 8. That's another Cowboys first down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go play action. It's Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be second down. That is Ferguson in motion. They'll throw again. Dak. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42.
A first down throw for Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
47. Here we go, 47.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide.
1st down, Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
I got
9
high
yards
standards
to
for
go.
offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go, 46.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle by Draymond Jones. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Prescott now. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10. All right, 90. Then we're going to 53.
To the air again. Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down. Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
To 2nd and goal.
Henry. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he gets into the end zone. The aggressive call works. They take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. on 1st and 10. Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Wide. Here we go, kill. 47.
Prescott again. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline, so they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Open man is Hopkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
The 17-yard line.
Here's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. Williams. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. It'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The Ravens
showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's first down. Henry. Room to run past midfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's a big play when they needed it the most. The gain is 64. Here is first and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Again, it'll be Henry. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Luke now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 47!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.